For this episode, I wanted to show off some miscellaneous figures that I have that have championships that don't really have like their own line of figures. There's a bunch of wrestlers that have maybe one or two elites, but they have championships, but they don't have like other elites later on, so I can't really show like what I'm missing there. I'm also not going to show what I'm missing, like certain figures that have championships. I'm not going to show those. I'm just going to show the ones that I do have, and that's just going to be this episode. The first one I want to show is not really a figure, it's a collection of the championships themselves from Ringside Collectibles, and it's this one. I think it's really sweet that they did this. They just have like a championship pack. It doesn't have a figure in it. You can see all the championships. These are all ones that were featured later on with wrestlers, but you'll see those later on because I have most of these, I'm pretty sure. And the back looks really cool, and it's a really unique one just because it's a championship. It's not figures, it's not like a wrestler or anything, it's just the championships. And I'm not sure if this one's like sought after or not, but I mean, I try to keep it in the best condition as possible. I wanted to hang it up at one point, and this thing just doesn't really work too well, so you kind of just have to keep it down. It's a little up because I try to use it, but yeah, I really like this one. It's just unique. So for this one, I'm not going to go in any kind of order as it comes to the boxes and what series they are. So the first two I want to show the figures. It's really the same figure. It's just like the Jeff Hardy where they had a chase and a regular one, and they look the same as his Nia Jax. And you can see they're both pretty much the same, just one's red, one's purple. And she has the Women's Tag Team Championships. And I mean, I think it's cool, but I'm not the biggest fan of Nia Jax. For some reason, trying to find the regular version was harder than trying to find the Chase version. I was seeing the Chase version everywhere, but the real hero here is the championship. And I'm pretty sure I showed it in the Alexa Bliss one that she had the other women's championship. I think I said that she got it with Nikki Cross. It might have been with Nia Jax, but I'm not sure. I kind of forget, but yeah, she has one championship. Alexa Bliss has the other championship, and I think they were champions together at that point, and that's why they both have the tag team championships. The next one I wanted to show off is the Rob Gronkowski figure with the 24/7 championship. Of course, this is his only one. It's his first time in the line, and obviously it's probably going to be his last time in the line. I don't know why they would even put that on there, but it's an okay one. You know, his outfit is a bit wonky, but the championship is okay looking. It's not the best looking. I'll show you in a second actually I'll do that next. The two figures that I have of the United Kingdom Championship, they kind of look wonky. They don't look that good, like in figure form. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the only one with a 24/7 championship. So I wanted to show it off, and obviously Rob Gronkowski doesn't have like a Legends freaking line of figures, elite figures with him, so I just decided to show this off. Sorry if you hear background noise. Spooky's out there kind of playing with, he's playing with some box or something, or I think he's playing with a cat scooper, or like the litter scooper, but yeah, so last Rob Gronkowski figure, but it has the 24/7 championship, and that's all that matters. The next one I wanted to show is a Series 11 Legends Bam Bam Bigelow figure. And this one comes with the ECW Television Championship, I believe. Yeah, so it comes with the Television Championship. I probably could have read it on the box somewhere, but yeah, I really like this one. It's such a unique figure. I think this is one of his only elites. I'm not sure if he has too many other elites, but but this is what I'm talking about. With the Undertaker, where they had like the Legends, the box is just, it doesn't look as good because it's just like rustic and stuff like that. But this one, it looks a lot better because of how Bam Bam Bigelow is, how his character is, and the colors on him. It fits the box, so it looks really good on this one. But like some of the other Legends figures, it just doesn't really go with it. Kind of like the John Cena one. It doesn't really go too well because the gimmick itself and everything, it's not that rustic. But this one, you know, he's just a badass big guy, and this one, like the championships really good. The figure is really good. The picture is really good. It just all looks really good. So the next two I want to show off is the two figures that have the United Kingdom Championship, and I'm going to show them off one by one. The first one is Pete Dunne. I love this championship. Like, in real life, it's probably my favorite WWE championship. It just looks fantastic, and I'm pretty sure it's gone now. I think they did like unification in NXT, so it's not available anymore. They do sell one over there at the San Antonio Mall. Now I was thinking about getting it, but it's like $400. They have a TNA one that looks fantastic. That's like $1,000. So, but that's probably one of my favorite looking championships. But yeah, this one looks good. It's just like in figure form, it doesn't look as good because it's so detailed in real life that I just don't think they could really pull it off in figure form. And the jacket's really freaking cool, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for the championship. The figure looks okay. Again, Pete Dunne doesn't really have a lot of figures. He's probably gonna come up with some Butch elites later on, but this one he just doesn't have too many figures. I think there's also a third one with the United Kingdom Championship, which is Tyler Bate. I just don't have it, but I think that was like a UK exclusive actually. But yeah, so that's the first one, and then I'm going to show off the second one next. So the next figure with the United Kingdom Championship is the Walter figure, and this one, he looks good. Of course, at this time he wasn't like in the best of shape like he is now, but so they kind of like capture that a little bit. But as you can see, United Kingdom Championship, like you can't really see it too well on camera, but it kind of looks worse than the one with Pete Dunne. And it's a little weird, but again, Walter doesn't have a lot of figures. He's probably going to start coming out with Gunther figures later on, probably with the Intercontinental Championship, since that's what he is now. But this one's really cool. I'm glad they made a Walter figure before he changed to Gunther. And it was Ringside Collectibles. They do this a lot. I think they do this with a lot of NXT guys now. Like they made another one with Tommaso Ciampa that I actually do have, and then they made one with Cameron Grimes. I don't believe that Cameron Grimes has any championship in the box. I think he, at a time, was with Ted DiBiase, and he might have given him the money championships. With I'm actually going to show that one too a little bit later on. But he has the, I forget what it's called. I don't know what it's called, like the championship with the dollar bills on it. And again, I'll show you. But yeah, I don't think he has that. I think he just has like play money. But yeah, they've been doing that with the NXT stars recently. And yeah, that one's good. It's okay. And I'll probably show AEW championship one here too as well. So the next figure I want to show off is the Shayna Baszler 67 figure, and it comes with the Women's NXT Championship. And if you were to know wrestling, you know that you would not know the difference between this championship and the regular NXT Championship at the time, because they both just looked the same. One just said women and one just said men's, or like it just said heavyweight championship, and you couldn't really tell the difference. So in this one, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. They could have just threw a men's one in there that they had extra of, and then just been like, yeah, it's the women's one. So this is her first figure, and I think it was one of her only elites. I'm not sure. She might have another one. Again, I'm not very sure, but all I know is this is like one of her only ones. They're hopefully going to make more, and hopefully she'll have a championship with that one too, like a Raw or SmackDown whenever she wins that, hopefully. But yeah, so this is the next one, and the next one I'm going to show is the old NXT Women's Championship, and I'll show that right now. The next figure I wanted to show off was the Paige Series 34 figure, and this one, she comes with two championships. She comes with the Women's NXT Championship, and she comes with a Divas Championship, and I think that's pretty sweet that they did that, especially especially with their first time in the line figure. They gave her two championships, and that's a disgusting championship. If you know, you know. But yeah, it's a pretty cool figure. Her first elite figure, anyways. I don't know. She probably had basics between this, but yeah, that's a very grisly sight there. Again, if you know, you know. But yeah, she just made her debut in AEW, and she was talking shit about WWE, being like, she was like, you know, now I have bosses that listen to me, but obviously you can tell that they listen to her from this figure itself. She has freaking 2 championships. She actually won she actually won the Divas Championship on her fucking debut in WWE, like on the main roster, and she had an NXT Women's Championship at the time. So, like, she's just wrong. But this is a cool figure. I really do like Paige though, or Soraya as she goes by now. I'm pretty sure I might have butchered that, but you know what are you gonna do? What is she gonna do? Fucking hit me? So yeah. So this is the next one I wanted to show off. So the next 2 I want to show both have the United States Championship, and the first one I have here is the Bobby Roode figure from that Survivor Series line. I actually got this one at the Target. I didn't get this one at the mall like I got the other 2, but this one's really cool. It's kind of weird because you can see, like, he has the shirt on, Survivor Series shirt and everything, but like in the box, he does have the shirt, but he doesn't have it on, and like the colors just don't match the everything else on his gear anyways. But you can see United States Championship. The next one I'm going to show has the updated United States Championship, but again, Bobby Roode doesn't have too many figures, so I just wanted to show this off. This is the only Bobby Roode figure I have. They need to start pushing him more so they can make more figures and more championships with him, hopefully with Triple H. But yeah, it's a good looking championship too. Like they captured everything in this one. It looks really good. But yeah, I think this is one of the only ones I have the United States Championship of, or the classic look anyways. And the next one I'm going to show has the updated look. The next figure I want to show that has the United States Championship is the Apollo Crews Series 87 figure. And as you can see, it's the updated version. Now, he has 2 figures. He has a Chase and a regular one. I did find the Chase one time. He's actually the first Apollo Crews figure that I saw. It was the Chase version. And some fucking schmuck bought the goddamn figure, took it home, opened it up, took the championship out, and then fucking returned it, and then they put it back on shelves. And they like to do that shit a lot. Like, sometimes you'll go to a Walmart or something, and it'll be like, it'll say like Jeff Hardy, it'll be like a Jeff Hardy figure, and then you look in the box and it's fucking Undertaker. Because the people there, most of the people that work there, they're not gonna fucking know what wrestling is. They're not gonna watch wrestling, so what they're gonna do is they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I guess that is Jeff Hardy now, and then fucking throw it back on the shelf, even though it's the Undertaker in the damn box. But and the person gets a free figure with their money back with some like one figure that they didn't want, so they just threw it in the box, and then they got the updated one, and then, you know, that's just how it goes. But yeah, you can see that it has the updated championship, and this one looks really nice too. It's just like the other one. Like, people are saying that the United States Championship looks better in real life than the one than the old one, but I just don't see it. I think they're both really good looking, and I don't think there's a competition between them, honestly. But I mean, that's just opinion. But yeah, so this is the next one I wanted to show off. The next one I wanted to show off is the Series 54 Rich Swann. And again, this was like the first series I collected, so this is part of that series with the John Cena. And he has the Cruiserweight Championship. It kind of sucks they don't have him like posing with it, but other than that, it's a really nice looking one. You know, the color scheme is really good. The green, the white, the black goes with the red and the white and the black on the box. But again, the real hero is the championship, the Cruiserweight Championship. I think it's one of the only ones that has a Cruiserweight Championship. I could be wrong there. But yeah, this is Rich Swann's first and last elite. So yeah, after this, I think he was falsely accused of domestic violence. I think he was falsely accused. I'm not sure if it was like real, or if he was falsely accused of it. But yeah, after this, he went to Impact, won the championship there, like the main championship. So I think he was falsely accused, because why would they have the main champion be a domestic abuser? But again, it's, you know, that championship looks really good. I really like the purple championship. It looks great. The next one I wanted to show off is the Series 52 D'Lo Brown figure, and it comes with the European Championship. And it's an okay looking one, They do have a lot of detail on the figure, but it looks like on the side they just kind of put dots there to signify the actual world. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny to me, but it's a good looking figure. This is obviously his time with the Nation of Domination, I'm pretty sure. You know, he has the little pants, the Nation of Domination pants, but he also had this plate body. Now, the thing with the plate body is I'm actually watching at that time, and the storyline with the plate body is his chest got injured, so he has to wear this like protective chest brace, and he uses it all the time in matches. Like he does like a splash and everything, and they're like, it's a fucking weapon, it's a weapon. And like the other commentator at the time, Jerry the King Lawler, he's like, it's not a weapon, you know, he needs it to protect his chest. So I think it's pretty cool. They gave him the European Championship, and again, it's D'Lo Brown. He doesn't have a lot of figures. This is his first figure, and I'm pretty sure this was his last figure. So he might get more figures. I mean, he has a pretty good relationship with the company, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. So yep, that's the European Championship. So earlier I said that Rich Swann was the only one that had like a Cruiserweight Championship, and I was wrong. I forgot about this one. So this is a Santos Escobar figure, and he does have the Cruiserweight Championship, but it's the NXT one. Like the other one, the Rich Swann, he had the actual Cruiserweight Championship when it was 205 Live, and now Santos Escobar has the NXT one. And again, it looks really cool. It doesn't have like that purple look. I believe it was still somewhat purple, but this one it just looks plain black. I don't remember if they actually changed the strap of it, like the color of the strap or not, but I think at the time it was still purple. Like on the back you can see it's still purple, but it just makes it be like a really dark purple, because it's like I'm looking at it like in the light, and it's just straight up black. Like they just made it black on the box, like in figure form. They just made it straight up black. But yeah, this is his only figure right now, because he's still like an NXT superstar, and it's a cool looking championship. Like it looks a lot better than some of the other NXT ones that they had at the end. But yeah, I'm really glad to have this one, just because the Cruiserweight Championship itself. The next one I want to show off is the Series 10 Ted DiBiase Jr. figure with the $1 Million Championship. And it doesn't say anywhere on the box, so earlier I said I didn't really know what it was called, but it just came up like off the top of my head. It's the $1 Million Championship. So yeah, this one's really sweet. I was really happy to have this one. I seen this one a while back when I first started collecting, and I was like, man, I really want that. But that one guy sold it to me. I'm pretty sure. I forget if he actually sold it to me. But yeah, I'm really happy to have it. And he has the $1 Million Championship that his dad carried around and gave him and everything. That was kind of like his gimmick at the time. But I really like this one because it's the old type of box, obviously. And I mean, he has one of the championships that not a lot of other people have, especially in figure form. So yeah, this is the next one I wanted to show off. So the next figure I wanted to show, and the last one, and I've talked about this one a little bit on the other episodes, is the Curtis Axel Jim Ross Build-A-Figure Toys R Us exclusive figure, and it comes with the Intercontinental Championship, and it looks really good. Like it looks really nice, especially in the light. Like you can see it in the light. It looks really good. And I like the cartoony look. They have this one. I already talked about how I love the cartoony type of look. And they did that with all the ones. Like you can see with the CM Punk and the Alberto Del Rio and everything. Of course, I already showed the CM Punk. And yeah, I'm really happy to have this one. I found this one at the store when it was still out, when Toys R Us was still a thing. I actually found this one, and I was super happy to find it. It was the only one left. And like at this time, a lot of people were clamoring for this figure, and they still are kind of. It's a pretty sought after one. Of course it's not sought after like the CM Punks and stuff like that, but it's still pretty sought after. So that was the championship one. I might do another one because I do have some more. Especially people like, I have like a Zack Ryder that has the Internet Championship, but I didn't want to show it because I have a couple more Zack Ryders, and I feel like that could be, I'm not gonna say like its own episode, but that could be like a collab with another wrestler. And yeah, so that was all the championships I wanted to show off today, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know what background music I'm gonna play on this one, but you'll hear it throughout the duration of the video. This one's a little bit shorter one because I'm not like going for a specific wrestler and seeing all the ones that I'm missing from them. And there's also wasn't any like major championships like the WWE Championship or anything like that. I could have showed the AEW ones, but I think that'll be like a different video because I know there's some that have like the AEW Championships like the John Moxleys and the Adam Pages, but I feel like they could be their own video, especially the John Moxley since he has Dean Ambrose figures that I want to show off. So yeah, so that was the next episode, and I don't know who I'm gonna do. I might do I'm not sure who I'm gonna do next. It would be a surprise, but thank you for watching, and this is JC out.